Kay, do you remember the book? Have you still got the book? Have you got the book? That book? Because you can open it up. The worst thing about my sister is she's such a girl. Well, I'm a girl too, but I'm not a dinky, pinky, silly, frilly, girly girl. Think cupcakes and cuddly teddies and charm bracelets. That's Melissa. She leaves a little pink trail around the house, sparkly slides, ribbons and notebooks. You breathe in her revolting scent long after she's gone off to hang out with her friends' houses. She's not allowed to wear real perfume yet, but she's got this rose hand cream that smells really strongly. She doesn't just rub it on her hands, she smooths it in all over so she's slightly slippery. Her lips shine too because she's forever smearing on lip gloss. She's not really supposed to wear makeup yet either, only for play, but she's got a big plastic bag patterned with pink kittens and it's crammed full of eyeshadows and mascara and blusher. It used to be just Mum's old stuff, but now Melissa spends half her pocket money in Superdrug. When Melissa was in the Leo, I crept into her ultra pink and fluffy bedroom to borrow pens mine had run out. I couldn't find her school bag. It must have been downstairs by the computer, so in desperation I looked in her plastic makeup bag and found a brand new eye pencil with a perfect point on its cool little sharpener. I went back to my Marty den, sat on my top bunk and started drawing an amazing new adventure of Mighty Mark. I didn't mean to use a lot of pencil. I was just going to do a quick sketch, but then I had this great idea of giving Mighty Mark giant springs in her feet so she could jump boing over rooftops and lamptops and trees, drawing all these astonishing feats. Took up 3 full pages in my sketchbook and most of Melissa's eye pencil. Then Melissa poked her nose into my martyrdom, rabbiting on about some missing hairbrush and experimented gluing it onto the back of a little mangled teddy, turning him into a pitiful book of reversing. She failed to spot him snuffling for ants under my bunk bed, but she did see the stub of her eye pencil in my hot little hand. "You horrible, thieving pig," she gasped. "That pencil was brand new, and there's hardly any left now." "Well, it's not very good value then, is it?" I said, a little unwisely. Maybe I should have said sorry. But she did call me a pig, and not that I actually dislike pigs. I think they're very cute, and I love scratching their backs with a stick when we go to the children's zoo. Anyway, do you know what Melissa did? She ripped all 3 pages out of my book and tore them to shreds. I couldn't believe she could be so hateful. I mean, she could always buy another silly pencil. I might have even paid half out of my pocket money, but I'd spent 2 whole hours drawing Mighty Mark, and now she was just confetti on the carpet. So I thumped Melissa in the chest, and she slapped my face, and then we were rolling around on the floor, shoving and screaming. I'm a much better fighter than Melissa, but she scratches with her pretty fingernails. I'm fast and furious, and I know how to punch properly, but Melissa is a lot bigger than me. Perhaps that's the worst thing about my sister. She's 2.5 years older, and no matter how hard I try, I can never catch up. I'd have still beaten them. I'm sure of it. If we'd been left to our own devices, Melissa would have ended up as pink pulp, but Mum came running out of her bedroom and barged into my martyrdom to stop us. "What are you 2 doing? Stop it at once. Martina and Melissa, you know you are absolutely, strictly forbidden to fight. You're not little gutter snipes. You're girls." She pulled us apart and stood us on our feet. "How dare you," she hissed, "especially today when Mrs. Evans and Alicia are in my bedroom and can hear everything. Alicia's such a sweet little girl too. I'll never catch her fighting." Alicia's a wuss. She couldn't even punch her way out of a paper bag, I said. Alicia was in my class at school. And I absolutely can't stand it. She sucks up to Katie and Ingrid, the two really mean, scary girls. She gives them crisps and chocolates so they won't pick on her. She loves it if they pick on someone else, like me. I didn't invite her round to our house, as if she came round with her mother because our mother was making her a party dress. Mum was starting to become famous for making terrible frilly frocks with smocking and embroidering 1,001 prickly neck petticoats. She used to make matching dresses for Melissa and me when we were really little. I used to scream my head off and keep my arms pressed tight against my sides to stop her putting one on me. Melissa used to like hers and would flounce around, swishing her skirts in an especially sickening way. Nowadays, even she has seen sense and says smocking dresses are babyish and embarrassing and the exact opposite of cool. But our dresses became a terrible talking point in our neighbourhood, and other mums still want to inflict frills on their little kids. So mum's wondering if she can make a little money out of making dresses. She's busy designing party dresses and finance dresses and confirmation dresses, so busy she doesn't want her to have to look at Lorraine when she's not fucking. Melissa hitches up her skirts and wears tight tops and puts socks on her trailing belt. Put socks on her trailing. Okay. She thinks she looks much older, particularly practical to me. She's so pathetic. I wear my comfy jeans and my pal t-shirt and my tights and Converse boots. I wear them again and again because they're my favourite clothes, so I don't see the point of wearing any others. Look at the state of you, said Mum. She shook us both and then continued to hang on to my shirt. Period. For goodness sake, Martina. These t-shirts are filthy. It's just a little dribble of orange juice. When I laughed at the wrong time at supper. It's so weird when it all comes spurting out your nose. That was days ago. You know perfectly well you're supposed to put on a clean t-shirt every day. Have I got to stand over you and dress you like a baby? Said Mum. Melissa sniggered, which was a stupid move. I'm very shocked at you, Melissa. You really ought to know better. You're the oldest. What were you thinking of fighting with your little sister? She used up nearly all my eye pencil, Mum, scribbling her silly cartoon. Mighty Mark is a comic strip, not a cartoon, and you tore it up and I spent ages on it. As if any of this matters, said Mum. Now tidy yourself up, Melissa. You go downstairs and get the pizzas out of the freezer. Martina, change that t-shirt now, and both of you stop showing up in front of Mrs. Evans. As if on cue, Mrs. Evans started calling from Mum's bedroom. I think you've made Alicia's dress a little on the skimpy side, Miss Mitchell. She can scarcely breathe. Mum rolled her eyes. I'm so sorry, Mrs. Evans. Don't worry. I can always let it out a little at the seams, she called back. And I'm not sure the hem's straight. It's difficult to tell, what with your bed being in the way of your wardrobe now, but it seems to provide right up in the front. Mrs. Evans moved. That's because of Alicia's great fat stomach, I muttered. Martina, said Mum, but she was trying not to laugh. She hurried off and left Melissa and me glaring at each other. Telltale. You told too that eye pencil cost $4.99. Then you're bonkers wasting your pocket money like that. It's gonna be your pocket money. You're gonna buy me a new. No, you're gonna buy me a new drawing pad, seeing as you've ruined this one. Now get out of my den. You're not allowed in here. Can't you read? I said. I stuck a very clear notice on my door. Strictly private. This is Marty's den. Everyone keep out, especially sisters. You got check. You've got a cheek, seeing as you went into my room to nick my eye pencil. It was such a waste of space, Marty. If only I had a proper sister. Why do you always have to be so weird? Melissa flounced off down to the kitchen. I sat biting my nails, thinking up a wonderful new sequence for Mighty Mark. where she turns ultra weird overnight with prickles all over and great fangs, all the better for biting people. But I couldn't draw her because I didn't have anything to draw with, as Melissa had reclaimed her eye pencil and all my pens had either run out or exploded. There was a very inky corner of my school bag, especially the bit where I'd stuffed my PE kit. But I wasn't in the mood for investigating. I didn't change my t-shirt either. My clothes were mostly cast-offs from Melissa, dreadful pink limp things with bunnies and kittens. I like bunnies and kittens, but not as cutesy pie pictures on t-shirts. I'd have given anything for a proper pet, though not necessarily something fluffy. A real porcupine would be ultra cool, or a turtle who could live in a bath, or a hyena that laughed at my jokes, though I'd probably have to keep him in a cage in the garden. I'm not sure you could ever house train a hyena. I imagine it's savaging among silks and satins and squatting on Alicia's lilac party dress. I did a hyena laugh myself going across the landing.